The ones who are going to expound about the two programs, the Bachelor of Science in Foreign Service and Political Science, would be the living testimonies, the persons who are considered to be successful in the field of foreign service and in the field of political science. Just to have a brief introduction of political science, this is a kind of a versatile uh, program where the students may land on different kinds of jobs. But of course, this is a preparation for them to go to the College of Law in order to enroll in Juris Doctor. In the part of the BS Foreign Service, we're training our students to be deployed abroad, and I decided to request Ms. Saya to present instead the testimonies of two people. One of the BSFS that is a very successful, very young alumna in the person of Miss Chloe Gayabyab, who graduated cum laude and who is working now in Canada. Secondly, on the part of the AB Political Science, I also requested Attorney Quintin Magsico, the uh, legal counsel of Pasig City, who is going to explain to you how political science helped him succeed in his chosen field. So for BSFS, we now have in 1920, we produced 96% of, or rather 2018-2019, we have 96% of our students who graduated, 26 of them, 96% of them are in their job, 4% only in their further studies. Some of them are now employed in Canada, Dubai, Qatar, USA, and so on. And the BSFS program is proud to have the former ambassador Norman Garibay, who is now working with us. For the AB Political Science, we produce 55% who are now in the College of Law, and 45% are in the further studies and are also working.
Hello, fellow Augustinians. At the outset, I'm deeply honored to have been invited by my alma mater to share with you my life's journey as a former Artian and a product of the political science of the College of Liberal Arts. It's always a pleasure to exchange ideas and insights with my fellow Augustinians. Without a doubt, a substantial part of what I have accomplished so far in life can be attributed to my formation in liberal education in the College of Liberal Arts of the University of San Agustin. I took up political science because of my fascination in the legal practice. That's the first insight I want to share with you. Begin with the end in mind. The end of my goal was to become a lawyer. However, to become a lawyer, I need to obtain a pre-law degree. During my time, political science was on top of my list, mainly because of the law subjects in the curriculum. Additionally, the subjects are taught by lawyers. But here are some insights on how my rootedness in the liberal arts has brought me to where I am now. First, in AB Political Science, I have learned the value of critical thinking. I was taught that I should not take everything told hook, line, and sinker. That I should not be afraid to ask questions, to query the details. This critical thinking were polished further when I became an active debater on and off campus. As a debater, the political science debating team, which we represented, became the champion of the inter-school Bombo debate series. I also, during my law school days, represented the country in the first ASEAN law debate in Indonesia. We emerged as the first champion. This equipped me with the necessary skills that come in handy when I became a lawyer, when I sat as chairman or vice chairman of the different committees in the local and national government agencies. With this competency, I became of value as an advisor or consultant of our national leaders and other local leaders in society. Second, the College of Liberal Arts taught me to master the art of rhetoric and strategic communication, which I must add is a very Augustinian competency. Our patron saint, St. Augustine, was a teacher of rhetoric. In his confession, he referred to himself as the merchant of words. This skill is essential to my practice as a lawyer, arguing my cases, convincing judges, and defending rights in both the courts of law and quasi-judicial bodies. Third, I developed a special kind of leadership. In the political science of the College of Liberal Arts, we develop a different kind of leadership. During my college days, campus politics was the expertise of PolSci students, and student-wide elections were our favorite arena. I took up leadership posts in the College Student Council and eventually became the president of the University of San Agustin Student Council in 1990. We engaged the university officials in a discussion of critical issues such as tuition fees and other student welfare matters. The leadership skills would empower me later during my law studies. I became a president of the UST Law Student Council and eventually became the first Visayan president of the Association of Law Students of the Philippines. These experiences, I would draw my strength and inspiration as I assumed leadership roles in my professional life. Fourth, and perhaps more importantly, it was my liberal education that made me humanistic and understand fully human nature. Among others, I understood that although man is insatiable and territorial, man is inherently good. In the words of Aristotle, man is a political animal. This profound understanding of human nature has made me open-minded and tolerant of differences, of diversity. It has made me a better person in terms of interpersonal relations, enabled me to deal with people from all walks of life, from powerful politicians, influential bureaucrats, to ordinary citizens. Certainly, I have learned so much more which I have not mentioned here. But these are factors characterized by the Augustinian values. I have imbibed the value of unity, which made me see how important collaboration and cooperation in my understanding, and how essential it is to seek win-win solutions to problems and issues involving various interests. The value of truth is directly related to my profession as a lawyer. I never fail to see that end or the goal of all argumentation and debates is to seek the truth. In this regard, I am guided again by the words of St. Augustine. Truth is like a lion. You don't have to defend it. Let it loose. It will defend itself. Lastly, the value of charity has made me grounded. It reminds me to share my talents, my blessings with others, especially the underprivileged and the marginalized. Once again, thank you for this opportunity. Viva San Agustin!